What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Friday, September 15th. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a new app called Friend.Tech. Yes, I've seen and heard about Friend.Tech circulating throughout crypto Twitter, and I was kind of skeptical if this was something that was just going to be around for just a little while, just like threads from Instagram, and just kind of die out over time. But recently, something that really garnered my attention, and that was that some of my friends were actually making some money with this app. And so how does this tie into Web3? Well, this is actually circulating around ETH. You get actually paid in ETH. So that's really what's unique about this. And it kind of separates itself around the whole blockchain, Ethereum, Web3 world. It really is kind of an app within itself, and then you just happen to get paid in Ethereum. So I want to share with you in this video my experience of how I just signed up within like 35 minutes and I already started seeing money coming in. And I also want to explain in this video how this kind of works, why people have been downloading this, and also what does the data and analytics say around Friend.Tech. Well, I cannot wait to share it with you in this video, and it's most important that you stick around to the very end of the video. I really want to share with you my points of view, also maybe some words of advice around signing up for this, what you need to look out for, how you need to be careful, any warning signs. So with that said, you have to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into what is Friend.Tech. Now, you have to make sure that you go to the right website in terms of Friend.Tech, because there are a lot of scam links out there for Friend.Tech. So make sure to type in this actual account at Friend.Tech. It has to have the checker symbol right here, which is the verification blue check mark. And also make sure that it has many of your other followers on crypto Twitter following this account as well. If this account has a ton of followers but nobody in your network is following, it's most likely a scam account. A lot of these different Twitter pages can pay for bots to follow this page, so be very careful when doing that. So before we even get into how to download this thing and what we're seeing on the app, let's talk about the analytics around this platform. Now, what we see here is that really the cumulative number of unique wallets or subjects or people who are signing up has actually grown substantially. As you can see here from this chart, ever since August 9th up to now around September 15th, it's consistently been growing. The amount of cumulative transactions has been growing. The amount of transactions within the program did die out for a little bit of time between August 27th all the way up to around September 7th. But when we look at the amount of ETH being bought and sold within the app, we're seeing that right now there's renewed interest in it. So there was a time where it wasn't really getting much transaction, much activity within the app, but that's actually slowly coming back. And we're seeing it happen again. So keep that in mind, the amount of buyers and sellers within the app. You must be wondering, what does that all mean? Don't worry, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Now, we have to share this thing coming from NFT Stats, also known as the Proof channel on YouTube. He says, in terms of unique buyers, yesterday there were more than double as many buyers of Friend.Tech keys than ETH NFTs on major exchanges such as Blur and OpenSea. Now, why are we seeing increased buyers buying Friend.Tech keys more than ETH NFTs? Well, simply on this slide. Now, he says, while Friend.Tech unique buyers have been much higher than NFT buyers for a few days, it's mainly been because of new users buying their own keys. Interesting. However, more people spent around 0.03 ETH or more on keys than on NFTs as well for the first time. He goes on to say that more than 13,000 wallets bought Friend.Tech keys yesterday, a high for this recent rally. This number includes the 7,000 wallets that signed up and bought their own keys yesterday, but nothing else. Interesting. So why are people buying their own keys? Now, he even continues to say that Friend.Tech's momentum remains strong. That said, there are small signals of a slight fade. So that means that maybe we're seeing a lot of hype right now. Again, we saw back then in August when there was a huge hype around it, then it died off. And then now there's this like massive adoption happening right now this month in September. But again, we could expect that this could die down at some point or time. But he said says, sell volume rose to an all-time high yesterday and buy volume fell. A bit of profit taking makes sense after an insane week and with some unknown around today's points drop, because again, we're going to talk about points drop in a little bit and what that actually means, because we don't know what that actually means at the very moment. Now, some people have been talking about certain people, influencers have been signing up for Friend.Tech and actually been starting to get paid in Ethereum. Believe it or not, Steve Aoki just joined Friend.Tech. And this is really funny story around whenever Steve Aoki joins a community, if it's Moonbird, if it's Azuki, or now Friend.Tech, people say that's usually the end of that actual collection or end of that actual app. Because whenever he touches, things tend to just take a dip right afterwards. So I think that's really funny that Steve Aoki did join up. But regardless, he ended up 1.35 Ethereum, and that was just within the past 48 hours of him signing up. So this gives you a sense of, someone who's a major influencer and celebrity compared to us, the normal holders. How much will we get? I'll share that with you in just a second, because one of my friends on Twitter ended up signing up for Friend.Tech, and within the past 24 hours of him signing up, he earned around $632. Isn't that quite interesting? And this is someone who has 20,000 followers on his actual Twitter page. And I decided, I'm going to sign up. So within the first 10 minutes, I ended up going from $0 to 18 US dollars, because again, I'm being paid in ETH. That means people are buying keys from me. And if you don't know what keys are, keys is another way of saying shares. Someone's buying shares from you. But on this platform, when somebody buys keys from you, they're buying a share. But the thing is, when they buy a key from you, they're getting access to having conversations. They're getting access to your actual Friend.Tech page, and you can have conversations with the person. So if you're a celebrity, so say for instance, if I'm a huge fan of Steve Aoki and I want to have a conversation with him, or I want to actually be able to be part of his chats, well, I would buy a key from him, but the key will be priced at a certain share. And then I will buy that key for a certain amount, and then I'll have access to that. And then also I can sell that key if I really want to on the secondary within this platform. So you can buy and sell those keys for whatever the amount of ETH is currently priced at, which is actually quite interesting. Now, this is proof of me actually signing up. So again, I had just signed up. Within the first 10 minutes, I had earned up to $18. And then when I signed up within the past 35 minutes, this is how much I earned. Again, within 35 minutes, I earned around 0.032 Ethereum. That's crazy. And this is the actual proof of me actually being a part of that. So again, what will this look like within 24 hours of me signing up? I'll try to keep everybody updated on my Patreon page. If you haven't joined us, please click the link down below and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And I want to give people an understanding. When you sign up for Friend.Tech, you have to connect your Twitter account. So right now, I have 4,642 followers on my Twitter account. So you have to keep that in mind, right? If you have very little followers, maybe you won't earn as much Ethereum because not many people are buying keys from you. But again, I want you to understand what this looks like. And when we go further onto the app, I want to share with you how other people are rewarding themselves in Ethereum, meaning how much they're getting. So if you go onto the app, you can see here that there are 3 tabs: Home, Chat, and Explore. And so as I'm going through this app, I go to Explore and I'm clicking on New Posts, Online, and also Trending, and then also Top. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to Trending, and I decided to click on K-Money. K-Money right now has around 0.75 Ethereum for his key price. So in order to be a part of K-Money, who is a huge comedian within the Web3 world on Twitter, I would actually have to pay that a certain amount to have access to his conversations, just to give you an understanding of what a key costs, right? A key is like a share. So let's go ahead and move on, because there's something very interesting. So right now, I use my referral codes to get people to sign up, and now I only have one referral code. If you haven't already, pause this video, type in this code if you want to be invited as a friend. It's my referral code, but who knows how long this will be around. This may go away in just a couple seconds. But sooner or later, based on what I'm seeing, is a future airdrop will happen. So if you sign up for this app, apparently you'll be given points. So right now, people are being incentivized to hold their Ethereum, not withdraw, but to hold their Ethereum within the platform, because apparently you're going to be given an airdrop of points. We don't know what these points are going to be. Is it going to be Ethereum? Or are these points going to be, certain points you could spend on people's keys? We don't really know, but that's just really interesting that apparently this is incentivizing people to really use the app and hold on to their keys, hold on to their Ethereum, not withdraw it. So we'll see what happens, because people have been withdrawing. Now, I want to share with you something that Moritz did share on his Twitter page. Now, if you don't know, there was something that he made an article about way back in the day around Blur. Now, you don't know what Blur is an NFT trading platform. So apparently, if you trade, buy, sell using the Blur website for your ETH NFTs, eventually you're going to be airdropped Blur tokens. And those Blur tokens could be valued at a certain price point, and you can swap it out for anything, Ethereum, USD, or whatever. So people have been incentivized to trade on that platform. But again, that has kind of died down recently because people just started taking out their money. But this is what he had to say from Blur compared to Friend.Tech. He says, I see many people comparing these two. This airdrop will be even greater. Just look at the total volume locked, or the total value locked. Yes, the TVL is currently up only and very impressive, around $32 million. Many people are misinterpreting this as a bullish signal for the airdrop, which is completely incorrect. Why was Blur Season 1 so profitable? Because again, Season 1's airdrop was already airdrop, so I think we're in Season 2 airdrop as we speak. Their market share was massive, but nobody was farming the airdrop. Thus, all the tokens were distributed to the very few people who did. But everyone is farming the Friend.Tech airdrop, so your own share of it will be much smaller. The Friend.Tech airdrop will not be worth 10x your portfolio value. Is it worth farming the airdrop? He says, absolutely. I think this is a very solid asymmetric bet, but you have to keep some things in mind. Friend.Tech is incentivizing a buy and hold strategy. That was the main driver for the spike in TVL and key prices this week. And this pump is not organic at all. They will keep incentivizing this and probably also implement a 2x points and other strategies later down the road. Just be careful. Just because the market crash is very likely at some point, but this will not be the end of Friend.Tech, and I will probably use this as a buying opportunity. What is the best strategy? Your primary goal should be to earn some ETH, with the airdrop serving as a nice bonus. Optimizing for the airdrop will result in bag holding and losing money. 3 and 3 is one of the most worst strategies, but I will talk about this and other strategies soon. Cheers. So what I'm getting from this post is, since this is Friend.Tech's first airdrop, we could see that people are going to withdraw all their Ethereum and probably all the basically ETH or whatever this token or whatever this points is. They're going to withdraw that as well. But the real question is, are people going to continue using the app even after that event? So we got to look at Blur Season 1. The airdrop already happened for the tokens of the Blur token to their holders. Now we're waiting for Season 2. And as we see right now, Blur is taking up most of the transaction volume compared to OpenSea or any other marketplace. So Blur is the main trading platform for Ethereum NFTs. So Friend.Tech may die down after this next airdrop, but I think maybe people will continue to start still using Friend.Tech because people are now more aware of it. And again, Friend.Tech is fairly new. It's maybe less than 2 months old from what I'm seeing. So really, it's all very speculative at this very moment. But I'm here to just educate you and inform you of what's going on. So again, Friend.Tech is the actual website. So Friend.Tech is the actual URL. And you can only download it on your phone. You can't download it on your computer. So when you go to the website on your actual app on your phone, it will ask you to open this up on your Safari browser and then also ask you to add this on your home screen within your phone. That's the only way you're actually able to access the app. You can't download it off of the App Store. It's just not available that way. So as a conclusion and statement around Friend.Tech, yes, you can make money from this within a short amount of time if you have enough followers. But again, it really depends because all of this is very speculative. It's very risky. It's not asking you to connect your Ethereum MetaMask wallet, which is absolutely great in my opinion. It actually creates a unique Ethereum wallet for yourself. And then you can just, withdraw those funds and add your Ethereum MetaMask wallet address, which is completely separate, and send those funds over there. But right now, I've only been on this platform for just literally within an hour. But please do your own due diligence before trying this actual app. You need to look at other videos on YouTube. You need to look at other people on Twitter and their experiences. So again, let me know your thoughts down below, how you feel about Friend.Tech. Are you going to download the app? Is this too risky for you? Are you too nervous to download the app? Are you super bullish around this technology, around the transaction volume, amount of activity, amount of cumulative unique wallets have been created? Well, I want to hear those comments down below because I really want to hear your feedback. So thank you so much for watching. As always, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls on both buy and sell orders on both NFTs and cryptocurrencies, especially everything around Friend.Tech. Until then, see you guys and girls next time.